making assumptions. What are assumptions? An assumption is something that is believed to be true or probably true, but that is not known to be true. So in other words, assumptions are guesses. Guesses are sometimes right and sometimes wrong.
No matter how much attention you give towards studying and analyzing people, you can never really understand them and their behavior. We know not to judge by appearances, but even after careful analysis of people and the behaviors they exhibit, we might still be so far away from analyzing their characters properly. It is said that the first impressions are lasting impressions, and based on this belief, we rely on the personality judgments we make immediately after meeting someone for the first time.
Back for another video. Just gonna get straight into it. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to be having a topic. Nah, I'm gonna start just going right into it, whatever, you know what I'm saying, just get into it. But do anybody I know, anybody that assume things about you, but instead of just, you know what I'm saying, they just assume shit, you know what I'm saying, they assume you're not gonna do this. They assume that you don't want that last slice of pizza. They assume that you wasn't gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Just people assume instead of just, you know what I'm saying? That's just so fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's.
Ludwig, you will search the woods. Those are your group. Herr Frankenstein, you will take to the mountains. Those are your people. I will lead the third group by the lake. Remember, get him alive if you can, but get him.
You know what I'm saying? Just people assume instead of just, you know what I'm saying? That's just so fucked up.
Search every ravine, every crevice, but the fiend must be found. Are you ready? Light your torches and go.
They assume that you wasn't gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Just people assume instead of just, you know what I'm saying? That's just so fucked up. You know.
About better communication by making less assumptions.
Have you ever made an assumption about what someone else was doing and then falling flat on your face when it turns out to be completely wrong?
Help me! But you're supposed to die! I want to live! All right!
Your assumptions about yourself. Run your life. To put the law of assumption in simplest terms, your life manifests your persistent assumptions.
Help me! But you're supposed to die! I want to live! All right!
Your assumptions about yourself. Run your life. To put the law of assumption in simplest terms, your life manifests your persistent assumptions. For example, if you deep down believe that you don't deserve large sums of money, you don't feel worthy of a lavish income, then your life will make you struggle for money. You will have to work hard for a very minuscule amount of money in return. If you do not love yourself, then your assumption is that you are unlovable. Hence, the law of assumption will do exactly that. That is, keep you away from genuine love and relationships. This is the essence of the law of assumption that Neville Goddard taught almost a century ago. The thing is, this all happens so naturally that you will not believe it. This is one of the greatest illusions of this life that Neville Goddard spoke about unnumbered times. that your assumptions will so naturally outpicture in the world that you would say that it would have happened anyway. You will give credit to the series of events that brought about the assumption into being oblivious to the real cause of the phenomenon of this life. That is, your assumptions. A man who is loved by many women will appear a certain way to others. They will attribute his looks, his money, or his charm to be the cause of his success with the ladies. Same is the case for a rich man. No one will believe that the cause of his success is his assumptions. Even you. If you successfully apply this law in your life, it will so completely change you that you will become ignorant of the real cause once again, and give credit to the series of events that led you to your fulfillment. Unless you are aware of your assumptions and your thoughts, we cannot stop using this law, as this law is the law of life itself. For example, you cannot stop thinking and passing judgment all day long, can you? So, you keep assuming all day long. Hence, the quality of your assumptions and thoughts will shape your days to come. This is why, the worse off a man is, the worse it gets for him. Simply because of his state of mind that is probably assuming the worst. And he is expecting the worst to come in his life. And so, it is. Similarly, if you begin to assume the good and accept all your desires, if you feel worthy of it, and encourage them in your mind, you will have them. This law cannot be put on hold, or stopped. You cannot avoid the law of assumption so long as you are thinking. So, why not use it properly? Since you cannot stop using it. I warn you, no one will believe you. When you successfully apply the law and get the girl of your dreams, when you manifest that dream job, when you are successful in manifesting an amazing life, people will point towards the amazing luck you have. They will say, it would have happened anyways. They will point to the series of events that took place after your successful assumption. But only you will know that you caused it. Even you may doubt it because it so completely changes you. It comes about in such a natural way that you immediately go back to your old ways, saying, it would have happened anyways. But it doesn't. You change your assumptions about life, and then life reflects it back to you. Of course, a man who has a lot of money versus a man who doesn't are completely different people. So, in order for the law to make you wealthy, it will have to drastically change you. And in your changing, your will so naturally become the new man that you would say, it would have happened anyways. So, beware. And vigilant. Because we can easily get back to our old habits of thinking, and abuse the law, and manifest terrible things in our life. You cannot stop using this law. So, use it well. Now, here are some practical steps for you to apply the law. Define what you want. You must be very clear about what you want. If you are confused, then you manifest confusion. So, define what you want clearly. Then, put yourself into a relaxed passive state. That is called alpha state in scientific terms. A sleepy meditative state. Sit or lay down. Be as relaxed as you can be. Now, imagine a scene that implies the fulfillment of your desire. A short 10 to 20 second clip in first person view. If you want money, imagine someone dear to you congratulating you on your wonderful wealth. Your mother or your best friend, hugging you or being genuinely happy for you. Feel yourself right into that scene. Make the scene as real as possible in your mind, as though it is literally happening right now. The passive state will help you to feel it real in the now. Now repeat the scene over and over again till you feel as though it is happening right now. And as you feel the satisfaction of it, fall asleep in that state. It is best if you do this practice.
I will always love you, Thea, no matter if I'm alive or dead. I will always love you, Thea, no matter if I'm alive or dead. I will always love you, Thea, no matter if I'm alive or dead. I will always love you, Thea, no matter if I'm alive or dead.